What's a cucaracha? It's a cockroach. La cucaracha, la cucaracha.
Although the cockroach has been around for hundreds of millions of years, it seems this creature has yet to gain the same affection as other insects. One of the most disliked insects on the planet, the very things that make roaches terrifying and disgusting to some make them an important and necessary part of our ecology. With adaptations that make them the perfect garbage men, Olympic contenders, and all-around survivalists, cockroaches are pretty amazing. Let us tell you why. Roaches are classified in the kingdom Animalia, phylum Arthropoda, subphylum Hexapoda, class Insecta, and order Blattodea. It's a mouthful. The animals in this order have flattened bodies and a hardened structure over their thorax. Some species have wings, others don't. Cockroaches have been around for over 300 million years. The roach was so prevalent in the Carboniferous age of the Paleozoic era, scientists named the period the Age of the Cockroaches. Since we humans didn't pop up until much later, we have to use fossil records and specimens preserved in amber to study the characteristics of roaches gone by. With the use of X-ray tomography, we can produce a virtual image of a prehistoric roachoid and gather more clues about the roach's evolutionary ancestors. This might also shake up how we classify other insects. Termites were recently moved into the Blattodea order thanks to evidence that they may be specialized eusocial cockroaches, and with more research, mantids may eventually join them as another form of specialized cockroach. So what makes roaches so special? Well, their anatomy allows them to do some pretty amazing things. Not only can roaches run up to 3 miles per hour, but they can also do it while they're being squished. They can compress their bodies 40 to 60% and fit in a 3mm space. That's the size of 2 stacked US pennies. Roaches have pretty awesome reflexes too. Their nerve cord transmits signals to their legs thanks to bristles growing from their bodies. The bristles sense the movement of air and the roach's legs start moving. Cockroaches are hemimetabolists. They hatch from an egg to a nymph and then molt until adulthood. As adults, they have wings and are sexually reproductive. When they molt, they shed their outer cuticle and are vulnerable until their new cuticle hardens. So what do roaches eat? Well, as decomposers and scavengers, roaches can and will eat just about anything they can find. Stuff that we think of as food, and stuff that we definitely don't.
Hello, Justin here to give you all some fun facts and myths about our friend, the cockroach. Let's start with the most popular myth, and my personal favorite, that cockroaches can survive a nuclear blast, and would be the only things left standing in the event of nuclear war. Now, Mythbusters already put this one to the test, so let's look at the results.
Cockroaches, there was none that survived after that kind of exposure.
So the final result is that all the insects outsurvive humans, but as far as inheriting the earth, there are much better candidates than the cockroach.
Which means it's busted.
Busted.
Just like our chances of reproducing.
Now, there are about 4,600 different types of roaches, with about 40 of those being considered pests, and out of those, the 2 most popular ones are German roaches and American roaches. Lastly, roaches and college students have one major thing in common. Let's find out what it is.
Na minha boca nesse celular, entendeu?
Não, meu, quebrou meu celular, caralho.
Agora tomando cerveja, cara!
That's right. Just like your average college student, roaches like drinking beer. Scientists believe they're attracted to the sugars and the hops. Now, that's all for myths and fun facts. Until next time.
There are lots of reasons we should keep cockroaches around. With their help, scientists have created search and rescue robots capable of getting into the smallest spaces, and they've also been used to detect and trace sound. Their brains are being studied for drug-resistant bacterial infections, and they're being farmed in China for medicine and food. Most importantly, when it comes to ecology, they have a lot of jobs. Cockroaches break down matter as decomposers, they deposit nitrogen into the soil, and are a food source for some animals. There are parasitic wasps that use roaches to reproduce, and without them the cycle would be broken. Although they may seem like dirty, creepy, crawly critters, cockroaches are not only a part of our lives, but with their adaptability and survival skills, they have a lot to teach us as well.
La cucaracha, ya no puede caminar, porque le falta, porque